What's up, guys? It is the Maddock, and you are watching the very first episode of Cannons. That's right. In these tutorials, we are going to be starting off with some of the most basic cannon designs and working our way up to some of the most advanced cannon designs. By the end of these episodes, I hope you guys are able to get into any base on any faction server. Come along with me and let's get started. Alright guys, this is the most basic cannon design you're probably going to find on any faction server. It is definitely the easiest to make, and it can get you into just about any base that isn't water prodded. These cannon tutorials are going to show you how to build, how to use, how to modify, and how to defend against the cannon. Let's give it a shot. As you can see, the cannon is pretty effective. You can add delays to adjust the time. You can make it blow up shorter, or make the TNT explode faster or later, depending on how the repeaters are set, and that is why they are here, for timing. This one will fire almost instantly, and the house is gone. Sorry, villagers. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how to build the cannon and some modifications you can make. You want to start out with 2 rows of blocks 10 spaces long. The reason it's 10 spaces is because you need 1 space for your button, 1 space for your slab, and everything in between will be water, because the maximum distance that water can flow is 8 spaces. Therefore, you're creating the most amount of space you can with 1 bucket for your power TNT. That is all the TNT that goes... Whoops. That is all the TNT that goes in here. It powers your TNT that goes here. I often refer to this TNT as my ammo, and this TNT as my power TNT. After you have the basic structure built, and the water is flowing, and you have your slab down, go ahead and throw your piece of glass down right here, and we'll talk about that later. Next, you want to add another row to the opposite side to carry your TNT signal, or your ammo TNT signal. That is the signal from the button that travels to your TNT. It's very important that a redstone dust is placed at the end, because the repeater, if placed here, will not ignite the TNT. After that, you can run redstone all the way down the other side, and this is for your power TNT, which is this TNT here. The reason we have glass here is so that the redstone signal does not ignite this TNT instantly and blow up your cannon. This piece of glass also keeps this TNT from falling off track, keeps it lined up, and keeps your shot straight. And that's pretty much it. This one will pretty much ignite right away, because I didn't set the repeaters. We have to put a little bit of delay on the repeaters depending on how far your shot is. Let's do another shot and break through the wall. The more power TNT you have, obviously the more power behind the shot, so the farther the TNT will go. For this one we used 7 TNT, or 6 TNT, and hopefully that should do the trick. Oh yeah, a little bit too much delay. We want it to explode right when it hits the wall, because that's where we're aiming. So we'll try again. maybe add another piece of TNT for power, just to give it that extra oomph. The oomph! That was pretty good. And that's how the cannon works, guys. It's super simple. You don't need to make dispensers or anything. You can. I'll show you guys a quick modification you can make to fire more shots per click of the button. What you want to do is come out with another row of whatever building block you're using and run your repeaters on the very outside. You don't need to stack it up, you just need it to be spaced out from your power TNT. After that, you want to grab a comparator for this particular modification and put it on the end of your repeaters, turn it on, run the redstone signal into itself, thereby creating a redstone clock of sorts, and then run it over here where you will have your dispenser. This is called a scatter, or it is most commonly referred to as a scatter. Okay, now that we're done with that, we hook the TNT, we hook the repeaters up to the button so that when we press the button, it sends a signal to the redstone clock, creating several signals that go to the dispenser. Well, we just now have to add our power TNT, and then we are ready to fire. We'll add a little bit of delay so that the TNT coming out of the scatter does not ignite right away. And fire. See how the redstone signal clicks a bunch? Sending all the TNT over there, making several large explosions. This is a little bit better if you have to go through more walls. It does a little more damage per shot, makes a little bit bigger hole, and it's a little bit easier for the user to infiltrate a base. What's up, guys? I'm back, and the drywall is now water protected, thereby neutralizing the effectiveness of this cannon, and I will demonstrate that to you now. As you can see, there's no damage to the wall. If this was your base, you'd be perfectly safe, and your loot would be perfectly fine. Anyone using this cannon, remember, this cannon is only good against dry walls. This will not work against the water protected wall. Do not try to use it. And that about wraps it up for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and tune in next time.